Brandy with IMV Therapies, and today our sequence of movement is designed for our digestive home care clients and or anyone that's looking to really bring optimal health and blood flow to your organs and organ systems. So there's a few things that you'll need for this video. The first is a yoga block, and I have 2 yoga blankets folded lengthwise. We'll be doing a lot of supported, just really easy opening position. So I have 2 blankets, and or if you have a bolster, soft bolster, that would be good. The other option is 2 pillows. If you have any pillows instead of blankets and a bolster, that's also a great option. So we're just going to come to a nice, easy, supported cross-legged position, and we're just going to start with a few breaths of fire, just to really start to awaken our organs, to awaken the breath, and bring awareness to our lower belly, our gut, and really just take and open the diaphragm and really breathe deeply into all of the organs. The focus in this breath is going to be on the exhale. So the inhale will become natural, and the exhale will be a forced exhale. And the goal is to just really expel anything that your body's holding on to, any of your tension, and really to just generate heat and tapas in the body so that we can move this energy that we create into our organs. So as you find your nice comfortable seat, I like to put a bolster or a block under my hips for support, just to really allow myself to find balance in the spine. Just take a nice deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Coming nice and center, stabilizing on the spine, allowing your shoulders to come onto your back body. As you find length in the spine, lifting from the top of the head, sending your energy down into your hips and the roots. Just really beginning to connect to your foundation. And we'll begin the breath of fire, Kapalabhati breath. And again, we're going to be contracting and using our whole abdominal cavity for this breath. So you can just kind of work at your own pace, and the goal is to really just speed up the breath and force out by contracting all of the muscles and dispelling and exhaling. Let's take a nice deep inhale, and this breath actually is done through the nose. So nice deep inhale through the nose, and exhale. We'll do 10 breaths. Take a nice breath to reset, and 10 more. A few deep breaths and notice the tone and quality of the mind. So you begin to sink into your body. Just notice if you feel any different. It's always surprising to me when you add breath to the body with intention, how subtle or dramatic the shifts can be, especially in the mind. So we're going to go ahead and do another round of that breath. Palms up, open heart, tall spine. One big exhale. Again, turning the gaze inward, noticing how the body and the mind just begin to rest in this present moment. So we'll take the block out from under the hips. And we're going to come into a butterfly pose. And in this particular series, the goal is to be relaxed as much as possible and to really, as we're opening in our organs, allow ourselves to move into a parasympathetic state where our body can relax. In a parasympathetic state, our body is in a rest and digest position. And so as you find a nice supported butterfly, you'll place, again, either a pillow or a bolster in front of you and a yoga block. And so we're going to be moving into a deeply constricted and tightened diaphragm pose. And we're going to be breathing really deep into our organs. So even though the pose is really just easy and gentle and contracting on the organs, we're going to allow ourselves to take that breath really deep into our organs, and you'll find your way into a nice supported butterfly. If you can, remove the block and you can go a little deeper into the pose. Go as deep as your body will allow you to go into this pose. You can place the arms out in front of you, or you can take them and put them to the side. Just begin to breathe deep, moving into the diaphragm, into the lower belly. Resting the third eye on the ground. This allows our body to release from the top of the head, releasing into the ground, and from our mid-back body to send the energy down the back and off the spine and the tailbone. Finding that your body is deeply relaxing, surrendering into this pose. It's almost as if you're opening with each breath. You can visualize the opening of the butterfly wings and the freedom and the lightness as your body rests, feels supported, as you feel the weight of your body fully supported on the props in the ground. You find that your back body and your heart, your hips begin to open. You have thoughts beginning to surface. Just begin to see them flowing over the crown of your head like a waterfall, just emptying pouring over to the ground before you. As you allow this liquid relaxation, the breath, to begin to relax your body. And with each breath, you find that you become more and more aware of this open feeling of lightness. Placing the hands on the ground before you, you slowly push yourself back up to center. We're going to make our way into a supported spinal twist. So whatever way your body's comfortable, if you're going to do a just easy cross-leg position, that's okay. If you can go into a supported spinal twist, that's a good option. If you need to keep one leg straight, that's also an option. So as you find yourself, begin to lengthen in the spine, drawing the head upward, and I have the left ankle crossed over the right knee. I'm going to raise my right arm, inhale, exhale, and I'm going to twist. Reaching my right arm back, left arm behind the body, and taking the gaze towards the back of the room, over the left shoulder. So you're breathing deep into this pose. Spinal twists compress the organs, allowing the body to constrict and force and kind of wring out the organs. With each breath, allowing yourself to let go, direct the breath deeper into those organs. Coming back to center, taking the right leg over the left, tall spine, taking the left arm over the knee, the right arm behind the body, and taking the gaze to the back of the room. Lengthening the spine, keeping the energy in the crown of the head in a nice, tall, supported position from the base of the spine. Coming back to center. We're just going to do that motion, that twist one more time on each side. It's taking the left leg over the right arm around the knee, and the left arm and the gaze to the back of the room. Lengthening, breathing deep into those organs. I always say that these yoga twists are like little hugs for our organs. Go ahead and Switch to the other side. Right leg over the left. The gaze and the right arm to the back of the room. Extending through the crown of the head. Staying connected with the breath. Allowing yourself as you continue to breathe, any thoughts that surface, just simply exhale, allowing them to be set aside. Coming back to center position. We're going to go ahead and take our left leg out, and we're going to move into a nice wide-legged stretch. So we're going to raise the right arm up. We're going to twist so we're facing that left ankle, and we're just going to take a nice deep reach, reaching both hands towards the foot. Staying connected to your breath. If you need the support of a block so you can rest your head, we would like to use your bolster. Really find some comfort. If you can't reach, go ahead and you can rest on the block. Just breathe nice and deep. Find a place of comfort in this pose. Some poses we're trying to create opening and a stretch that is encouraging the body more in the stretch. In these restorative poses, we are looking to create opening in the fascia and in the body in a slow state where it can remain open and relaxed, as well as the secondary is the stretch. So we're stretching only as what our body can relax into, fully supported with all of our weight. And when our body can relax, we can really take that breath to a deeper place of practice, becoming the focus. Come up. We're just going to bring the left knee over to the right, kind of taking both feet out to the left. We're going to take our folded blankets, our bolster, our pillows. We're going to stack them, and we're going to do a supported twist. So lengthen in the body, take the arms above the head. I'm going to turn to my right, place my hands on the ground, and slowly walk out. And again, if you need more pillows, we're taking the body to relaxation first and stretching second. You could take your gaze to the back of the room or to your right hand. Cactusing the arms out to the side. Just find the breath And the twist in your spine, the gentle twist all the way from the pelvis, through the heart, into the neck, as the gaze looks over to the right hand. Go ahead and push your body back up, coming up to a nice seated position. Taking both feet in front of you. I'm going to take the right leg out to a wide-legged stretch. I'm going to take the bolster and the yoga block and make sure they're accessible. I'm going to inhale the arms over the head. Exhale, turn towards the right and reach. As I find myself reaching towards the ankle, beginning to meet my body where it is in this stretch, and place the bolster on my leg and the yoga block for my forehead. So I'm reaching towards the toes, allowing my body to breathe deeply into the organs. And with each breath, finding space and pause between my thoughts. Allowing myself to take the sounds of the room and the environment around me and allow them to be what draws and leads me back to my breath, back to this moment. Feeling supported and relaxed. Find at any moment that your body wants to go deeper and can relax a little more, you can begin to remove some of the props. Allowing yourself to trust in the opening. Go ahead and push yourself up by walking your hands. I'm going to go ahead and bring my right knee up to match the left. Feet moving out to the right, finding rest and support on the mat. I'm going to take my 2 blankets, or pillows, flop them over to the left. I'm going to take the arms overhead and begin to just move into a nice supported twist. And take your arms out and walk yourself slowly down to the mat. Taking the gaze over to the left arm. Feeling the twist in the hips and the lower spine all the way through to the heart. Breathing into the back body, right into your heart. And then taking the gaze just to the left hand, feeling that stretch through the neck. Allowing some deep sighs in your breath, or letting go. As well as a letting in and opening into your heart, to your back body. You're just making your way back, slowly pushing up into a seated position. We're going to leave our blankets right where they are. We're going to extend our legs. We're going to push the bolster or our supported pillows right up against our butt, our tailbone, and we're going to walk our hands back, coming down into a supported fish pose. If you want to take a nice bit of the pillow or the blanket, you can kind of create a little bit of a roll of support under the neck. Just take the hands wide, palms facing up. Just allow that diaphragm to find length. Just opening into a nice open heart position, rolling the shoulders onto the back and opening the palms face up. Taking the gaze up to the ceiling. Feeling how nice and supported your body feels. Feels the weight of the body, finding the support and the grounding of the mat below. Extending the chest and the diaphragm upward with each breath, feeling more open, more light, and more free. It's natural that our bodies want to hold on to tension, ruminating thoughts, emotions. And as you find yourself really present in this moment, this is an opportunity with your heart open, extended and supported. If there's something that you're holding on to, that would be perfect to let go in this moment. Maybe there's been something you've been sitting aside, something in the top of your mind that's captured your focus. Just allow yourself, as you're breathing, to really ask, what is mine to do with this energy? We don't always choose our experiences. And we may want to repress or avoid certain circumstances, certain thoughts. But really, it is in the assimilation and the digestion of life experiences, of the energy that we cultivate for our body through our own organs and organ systems, which allow us to digest and assimilate and create energy for our body. We also have the opportunity to digest and assimilate life experiences, lessons, and thoughts. How we show up, how we offer ourselves space and time to process and to experience. to assess, to digest, and really be present. It governs the quality of energy that we have accessible at our fingertips to create, generate, react with. Taking that in, taking the moment in, knowing just how connected our mind and our body and our organ systems are connected to each other. Our organs and organ systems, the endocrine glands, the hormone exchanges, and the emotions that we feel, they deeply affect one another. As we're taking this time to assimilate, to allow our body to relax, to breathe, we're going to push ourselves up just a moment. We're going to take 2 blankets and we're going to continue to stay in our relaxation. I'm going to put a bolster or a pillow behind me. I'm going to take 2 blankets, put them on either side of my legs. And this bolster that I just put behind me is actually going to go not along the full spine this time. We're going to just actually open the heart a little deeper. So the 2 blankets are going to be there to support ourselves, similar to what we did in the beginning in the butterfly. And so as we're continuing to stay relaxed and focused on our breath, we're going to move a little deeper into an opening, relaxed pose. So I'm going to place the bolster or the blanket right under the heart. And I'm going to take a nice inhale and extend the arms above the head. And as you're breathing, just allowing your heart to open to a place of trust, place of openness. In working with clients with long-term chronic organ deficiencies, autoimmune disorders, find that there's a common thread that connects most people in their experience to how they deal and process with their symptoms. And there comes a moment for most people when trying to avoid and push the symptoms away, that at a point it becomes so loud that it can no longer be avoided. The organ system, nervous system begins to call out so loudly that it demands attention. And usually that's the moment that most people find surrender. They find a way to begin to work with what the body is trying to teach. What life is trying to say. Maybe this job and sitting isn't working for your low back. Maybe this food or how you digest and chew the food isn't being assimilated. Possibly this relationship or the experience that you find yourself in is no longer working, and it requires vulnerability, truth, and intimacy. Maybe there's a pause to recalibrate that's being asked for. What is being asked for by your body, by your organs and organ systems in this moment, in this time? What does you recalibrating your life look like? What is alignment for you right now? How can you be one with this experience without avoidance, without pushing away, without trying to stop, halt, or confine, with openness, this nice open heart? What is it that you, your organs, your emotions are asking for? Open. Breathing in through the belly, really opening in that diaphragm, keeping that open breath. Breathe into what the body wants, to what it's asking for. Sometimes we don't know until we ask, what is mine to do with this? Going back to that first question, what is mine to do with this experience, this energy, this rumination, this thought, this pain? Sometimes when we ask the question, we have an answer. We have a place we can begin. Go ahead and roll onto either side. And remove the bolster. Come back onto the back. And bring the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees in tightly. Compressing the organs. We just opened into these organs, and now we're compressing. You can rock side to side. You can do front to back. Use your breath to push out the knees away from your chest. Let one leg down at a time. Breathing into that low belly and feeling the difference between the contracted side of the leg up and the open hip. Inhale, bring the knee up, and exhale, releasing the other leg. Bringing both knees up, giving one more nice big hug, a few deep breaths. Taking your intention your findings, maybe your activity and your action steps. Just allow yourself to really believe and trust in your ability to heal, to recover, to bring health and vitality to your organs, to your emotional well-being, to your physical body. Finding a place for gratitude in your practice today. We're going to go into one last pose. We're going to do an easy child's pose. So you're going to come back and sit on the ankles, wide stance in the knees. I'm going to go ahead and place the blankets between your legs. And again, however many blocks of props you need to find this easy supported pose. You can go ahead and layer, take away the layers to what's comfortable for you. And we'll just finish in this nice child's pose. So taking the head down to the ground, walking the hands out. You're going to allow your arms to go behind the body to the side. You can allow your gaze to move over to the right shoulder or the left. You can alternate through this posture, which side feels best. You're going to close your eyes and breathe. Finding the length on the exhale. Finding the ah breath. Where's your place of relaxation? Where you naturally find you have those ah breaths. When was the last time you experienced that sunset, that cup of coffee in the sunrise, that stunning moment of overlooking a forest? Whatever that ah breath for you is, maybe standing at the beach as the waves meet your toes, and you notice that your breath becomes effortless, your breath, it becomes relaxed, it becomes deep. Allow yourself to visualize and be drawn into that moment of awe, whatever that is for you. Beginning to visualize and cultivate. Allowing yourself to sense and feel all the qualities of environment that lead you deeper into the state of awe, the state of health, to the state of parasympathetic absorption, relaxation, digestion. I want to thank you and your body for joining me in this practice today. Offering gratitude to your own body. You can begin to make your way back up to a seated position. If you feel like you'd like to move into a meditation or a reflective state, maybe doing any journaling if you had some awarenesses come up today through your session. Whatever you feel like your body would like to complete this process, allow yourself to be gentle and continue to stay relaxed. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and you continue to find ways where you can continue to care for your organs.